Herpes is super common among humans. 50 to 80% of US adults and more than 2/3 of the world population have it. And pretty much everyone will be exposed to it in their lifetime. But where exactly did it come from? Herpes simplex is a virus and there are two types. Oral is type 1 and genital is type 2. When it comes to oral, we've always had it. The virus has been with us since before we were considered modern humans. But type 2, genital herpes, is new. Evidence shows that when we split from a common ancestor about 7 million years ago, we did not have the herpes simplex 2 virus. Then, somewhere between 3 and 1.4 million years ago, we got it. The carrier, it seems, was an intermediate species unrelated to humans called Paranthropus boisei, which was a heavyset bipedal hominin with a smallish brain and dish-like face. What a hottie. This hominin likely contracted the virus by scavenging infected ancestral chimp meat. The virus would have passed from kill to killer through a bite or open sore. And the new virus then shared mouth space with the simplex 1 virus. Over time, however, it found a happier home in a different mucosal niche, the genitals. It got to us because P. boisei and our direct ancestors, Homo erectus, lived in close enough proximity for the two genetic lines to cross and share the virus. There's evidence that the Homo erectus butchered and hunted its food, which means our ancestors likely got the herpes type 2 virus by eating infected meat. But it's also possible that we got it through interspecies intercourse with anthropological hottie P. boisei. From there, it was passed around from mother to child and plain old exposure. As weird as this is to think about, it actually says a lot about the resilience of viruses. It's not common for a virus to transfer between species, though we are seeing a rise in this happening with things like swine flu, bird flu, Ebola, and even HIV. It can, unfortunately, happen innocuously in some instances, say a chance encounter with a sick animal while traveling abroad. But in most cross-species cases, the virus needs a lucky genetic mutation and a lot of fluid exchange for this to happen, which is consistent with both consuming meat and hot, ancient interspecies sex. It also helped that P. boisei, though not a direct relative, was closer to Homo erectus than some other more distant mammals. Close genes allow a virus to infect a new host more easily, and now it's primed to spread through the new species. So herpes and humans have a pretty long shared history, thanks to either meat eating or, well, you get it. Welcome home, herpes. I guess? For more and only sometimes super gross science videos, be sure to subscribe. Luckily, we're getting better at managing those cross-species viruses, but how close are we to curing HIV? We did a video about it right here. And even worse than trans-species viruses, two pathogens can also meet and morph in your gut, turning into a brand new and potentially deadly virus. Yay!